everybody. This is Plan Your Greatness, and I am your gracious host, Carlton Hamilton, and let's get started with it today. We are going to talk specifically about time management. This is going to be the time management series, but this video right now is just going to be the introduction to the series. There's going to be 3 videos because I'm constantly asked these questions along with other ones, but I'm always asked the question like, how do you manage your time? How did you manage your time when you were in prison? How did you utilize that day? And specifically now they're saying that now you're a college grad, you're a business owner, you've got teenagers, you've written a book, you're trying to get it published, you're trying to produce YouTube content. So how is it that you're able to manage all that stuff, mix in a little bit of travel? And some days I want to say I don't know, but realistically I do. I have a formula, I have a system that works. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce you to the topics that we're going to talk about in the 3 video series. And we're going to break down each one of them and have an individual video talking about it. But right now, we're just going to get right to it. So here we go. That's that transitional music I always hear on these other videos. I just wanted to do it myself. All right. So first and foremost, number 1, have a planned wake-up call. And what I mean by that is have a very consistent time that you get up every day. Now, to me, I usually have 2 or 3 different times throughout the year, but consistently, what time I get up in the morning is usually around 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, Monday through Friday, I'm getting up at 4 a.m. in the morning. And then on Saturdays and Sundays, I get up at 10, specifically because I have transportation work usually on Fridays and Saturdays, which takes me into the late nights. And so I get up a little bit later on. But I'm either getting up and going to the gym, getting up at 4, or I'm getting up and starting right into some transportation stuff. So you have to have a consistent time that you're getting up in the morning, even though it is a little bit flexible because I've changed it around now that school started because of my daughter. But consistently, you've got to have this consistent wake up time that you get up because I believe that it just sets the tone for your day. You can get up and I do that specifically because usually my day gets busy around 7. So I want to have those 3 hours where it's to myself, but a consistent time every day getting up in the morning. Number 2, have a plan of action. Okay, I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Monday through Friday. Saturdays and Sundays, I get up at 10. But I know exactly what I'm going to do down to the minute. And I'm going to break this down in each one of the videos, but specifically where that came from prison. Because in prison, I had this sense of urgency that I didn't want to waste any time. So I got up and I had my schedule down to the minutes. Now I have my days blocked out into 30 minutes, hour and a half, sometimes 2 or 3 hours, blocked out on specific stuff that I need to take care of. And I found that, and again, I'm going to go into more detail when we break down each one of these videos, these topics. When people say that they're bored, and when nowadays the most common word today is depressed. And I find that to be very disappointing as I hear that, because I believe that if you have a plan of action, you can't be bored. If you don't know what you're doing, you don't have a plan of action. So I think, being bored, being depressed can be eliminated when you have a plan of action on what you're going to do each day. So that's number 2. Number 3, daily deadlines. Okay, you've got your plan. You wake up, okay, and you wake up at a very specific time. Then you have your plan, what you're going to do. Now you start implementing that plan. And throughout my day, I have a mental calendar in my head, and I have it at home. I have it on boards and stuff, and I'll probably bring those into when I talk specifically about that particular topic. And what it does, it course corrects me and it keeps me accountable, because at 9 a.m. I should be somewhere. 10, 11, 12, 2. There's places I should be and there's things I should be doing. And if I'm not doing those things, that means I've gotten sidetracked. And hopefully if I got sidetracked, it's something that needs to be addressed. But usually if something is sidetracked, it's going to take me no more than maybe 10, maybe 15 minutes. Then I'm going to get right back on track. So daily deadlines, meaning that these hours, every hour on the hour, every half an hour on the hour, I should know where I'm at and I should know what I'm doing. Because I feel that builds what I believe is called muscle memory. It creates this mind-body connection that if I'm doing something so many times, because there's days that I get up without my phone going off or the alarm going off before 4 o'clock. It just kind of wakes me up in that space. So it's the mind, I've set the schedule. Now my body is kind of taken over, and it's kind of this mind-body connection. And I'll go into those details a little bit later on. And so if you are doing those 3 things, planning your day, having a plan of action, have the daily deadlines that create the muscle memory and the mind-body connection, you are absolutely 100% planning your greatness. This is Plan Your Greatness. This is going to be the time management series. Make sure you are sharing this, clicking on the notification button, subscribing, letting other people know so you can keep up with this. And I always end it with this: plan your greatness. You know why? Because no one else will. I'll see y'all next time.